The man experienced something strange while sleeping. All the hairs on his body suddenly stood on end. When he groggily looked towards the door, he was shocked to see a stranger in his bedroom. What was even more bizarre was that Jeff remained completely still in bed, unresponsive. Even as the stranger approached, he stayed frozen until the figure got closer, right next to Jeff. His heart began to race uncontrollably. Fortunately, it was all just a dream, perhaps a result of Jeff's immense mental stress. But strange events continued to unfold. The next day, Jeff went out as usual and ran into a neighbor. He casually mentioned how bizarre his dream was, only to learn from the neighbor that a girl had once lived in the villa. A few months later, she developed a delusional disorder, claiming there was something in the house. When her parents came to look for her, they found she had died of a heart attack. Hearing this, Jeff felt a wave of unease wash over him. Once home, he immediately ordered several surveillance cameras online. If there really was a stranger in the villa, they wouldn't escape the camera's watchful eye. But was it really that simple? Jeff installed cameras almost everywhere he could. Then he headed to the living room, waiting for this so-called stranger. Half an hour passed, and he was nearly falling asleep. Suddenly, a loud banging on the door jolted him awake. When he reached the door, he saw a man in black pleading for help, claiming he was being chased, and begged Jeff to let him in. But Jeff was too scared to open the door. Just as he refused, another man appeared at a different door. Jeff had to explain that he couldn't open either door, but then an eerie scene unfolded. Outside the glass windows, there were not just two people, but a swarm of them. Were these people there for some special reason? Panicking, Jeff urged them to leave quickly, but they wouldn't listen at all. The relentless banging gave him a headache, and with his head pounding, he collapsed onto the floor, slipping into unconsciousness.